There's only one place on Earth where space launches shape the economy, and that place is Brevard County.
Well, I think what's unique about Brevard County is, nobody has the history that we do when it comes to space, right? This year marks the 75th anniversary of the first launch at Cape Canaveral, and we've been making history all that time.
We literally live on the Space Coast where we send rockets to space every day. That is not a community, that is not an industry that is stagnant. That is an industry that is moving.
Whether our businesses know it or not, they're all part of the space economy. Whether directly or indirectly, they're all supporting everything that happens out at Kennedy Space Center and with our space tech companies on the Space Coast.
Space is no longer just for astronauts. It's for small businesses, dreamers, developers, and the next generation of leaders.
The Space Council is a recognition that even if you're not directly part of the aerospace industry, you've got a stake in space, right? That goes for hospitality, retail, restaurant, B2B services, right? You've got a vested interest in seeing the space industry succeed here in Brevard County.
Being in an area for the Space Launch Mega Hub impacts our business greatly because we have the opportunity to connect with many leaders in our area that we wouldn't normally have the opportunity to connect with.
In the last dozen years, we've seen billions of dollars in capital investment by the space industry, thousands of high-paying jobs, and these aren't just, rocket scientists and engineering jobs, although we have a lot of those, but we've got jobs that are accessible for, with a college degree, right?
As you talk about the Space Coast and you talk about the race to the moon or the race to Mars, people always think about the big names out there, but actually those big names are underpinned by all kinds of small businesses.
This isn't about just the big prime contractors, right, or DoD. We've got suppliers all across the Space Coast who are contributing going back to the moon, right? And these are good paying jobs, and it ranges from, mid-sized businesses to mom and pop machine shops.
It's really been great with our Space Council to be able to bridge the gap between our civilian, military, and space economies. And it's been exciting to watch all that's been able to happen as we lead and become the civilian voice for NASA and Kennedy Space Center.
We're not just watching the future lift off, we're building it right here. Together, we accelerate space business.